Good morning. Thank you for selecting You Don't Know Jack as your morning source for news and entertainment. It's never too early to hear a good fart joke. So, how many of you are there? 3 of you, or as we say in binary, 1. Is this the first ride for any of you? Back for more punishment, are you? Oh, just kidding. We all love you here. Player 1, go ahead and... How gracious of you. Thanks. Player 2, please enter your name. Thanks a lot. And now it's Player 3. Gosh, sounds like someone sprang a leak. Please notice the keys you will be using as buzzers. Don't make any mistakes now. We're watching you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by ADH Technologies. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you. And now, here he is, the most dangerous man in trivia, Schmitty.
Yeah, welcome to the game. You see, I don't need technology or some computer to tell me why you're here. Okay, yeah, I do. Watch your fingers, incoming screws here. Remember, no mercy. Keep hitting that S key until you're out of screws. Remember, advanced technology made the ride possible, so don't question it. Let's go. Player 2, buzz in. This one's called Digital Technology and Healthy Bowels. So I'm sure you're all aware of the importance of maintaining a high-fiber diet. Never too early to think about it. This way you can avoid painful outpatient surgery. Yesterday. Anyway, what would a high-fiber optic diet consist of? Generous daily servings of aluminum. Generous daily serving. Take a shot, Player 2. 2 words. Now I take your cash. Player 1. Generous daily servings of silicone. No, but that's been an important part of my diet ever since Baywatch went into syndication. Wow. It's all you, Player 3. Fiber optic cables use thin strands of glass to transmit data. But if you actually started the diet, I think you'd find your data transmission a little uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. Hit your buzzer, Player 3. Coming at ya. WIT, the Welding Institute of Technology. Okay, you remember how in Flashdance everyone said Jennifer Beals was a maniac on the floor? Well, get ready for this. Suppose in Player 3, do it! Ha, freaking ha. Not so easy when you got 4 answers that were written by a 3-year-old, is it? Player 1, do it! Launching missiles. You mean like I do every time I watch Baywatch? Player 2, go! The ENIAC was the first large-scale modern computer.
548, 34,
oh
96,
God, is she
85,
hot. Look at those figures. How much for this one, Player 2? Buzz in. I'm calling this one Delivering Mail Through Rain, Sleet, and Spam. Yeah, no, I know. Queen Elizabeth II seems pretty stuffy and old-fashioned, but I think she's kind of a closet techno geek because she has, in fact, used email. Say that a lost email finally shows up in your inbox, and turns out it's the first email Queen Elizabeth II ever sent. Based on current events at the time, how might it read? No more Soviet Union! Woohoo! I have Berlin Wall pieces for sale. President Ford is such a bore. Or, I don't understand the Whitewater issue. Grab it! Aw, geez, that was like 1988 or 89. By that time, Elizabeth was like rebuilding old memory boards and hacking into military computers and stuff. Player 1, Player 3, grab it! It's all yours, Player 1. Frankly, neither do I. Player 3, take a shot! Player 3, have at it! Ford was still president when Queen Elizabeth sent her first email back in 1976. So now that you got her email, she'll get a notification that you read it. And then she'll call you and leave a message on your voicemail asking you what you thought. And you can send her an email back asking to arrange a meeting, and then she'll write back and have you page her. Player 3. All right, looking good, looking healthy. Here's your category. Think about hiring a different ad agency. Hey, have you seen those annoying Think Different ads for Apple Computer? Say Apple devised a campaign around John McIntosh, for whom the Macintosh Apple is named. Considering how he discovered the apples, what might be a good slogan for Apple? Make mistakes. Try pruning. Plant deeper. Or find stuff. It's all you, Player 3. Try pruning. Sure, if you got time to run to the bathroom 12 times an hour. Player 1, Player 2, who wants it? Player 1, do it! Canadian farmer John McIntosh just found these things growing on his land in Ontario. Which I think is more or less the way it happened with Bill Gates and his Windows. Player 1, pick a winning value. Nice choice, Player 1. Players 2 and 3, look behind you! Player 1, it's time for Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat questions category is subject Dynamite. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a computer virus hoax, a Jimmy Walker TV show, or both. Cash in. For each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it. You got 30 seconds to get all 7. Let the magic begin. Diego, virus, Walker show, or both? Arena. Bad Cats. Baby New Year. At Ease. Good Times. And Pal. You realize you only got 4 right, don't you? Player 1, looks like you're leading the game for now. Let's see if you can keep it going. Player 2, what's this one worth to you? Very nice, respectable. This one's called Physics, the extended mix. Pay attention now. This here's a fill-in-the-blank question. So when you know the answer, buzz your little buzzer and type. You ready? If Einstein had theorized that E equals MC Hammer, to what force would the rapper be equivalent? Player 1, it's all you. Type in your answer and hit return. That's gonna cost you. Player 2, Player 3, who's gonna get it? Got it. Let's see it, Player 2. Start typing and then hit return. Player 3, it's all up to you. There you go. In this equation, MC Hammer is equal to energy. Please, Einstein, don't hurt him. How about it, Player 3? We need a value. Here's a little something I call Bob says math ain't so hard. All right, we got over $3,000 for a right answer here. You ready? Go. Because he's such a do-it-yourselfer, which of these might handyman Bob Vila choose over a calculator? A divining rod, a protractor? It's all yours, Player 1. An abacus can't do any calculating at all. It just keeps track of numbers for people who can already count. You know, like Bob. But remember, before doing any calculating, be sure to put on your safety goggles. Player 1, hit your button. It's not a speed bump, it's Roadkill. Remember, you want to be first to hit your buzzer to snatch that item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And pay attention to the right answers for the bonus round at the end. Time to start grinding your gears. Let's do it. Working class collar and depressed. What do these two things have in common? Score! Deep Brown and Parliament's Funky Blank City. Score! Too Triton, and female whale. Score! Foot ailment, and moonshine equals blank squeezes. Golf club and blank wind instrument. Fireplace tool and face without expression. Score! Irish famine and lazy couch blank. Okay, bonus time. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all friends of computers? Popular software? Kinds of chips? Player one takes it. Oh, you cashed in those chips, huh? Here's where we're at. We got player one up front. Player one, make your... Hey, kind of looks like you know what you're doing. Here's your category. You're as sharp as a tachometer. Look no further, here's your question. Say you need to reinvent the wheel. Assuming your wheel still uses the parts of a circle, which of these do you not need? An area, a radium, a center, or a diameter? Player two, go! Nope, the area is all that space inside the circle. It greatly resembles all the space in your skull. Player one, player three, go after it! Player three, do it! No, wheels have a center. In fact, do this. Go find some heavy traffic and see if you can spot one. Player one, it's yours if you want it. Player one! Radium is an element, not part of a circle. You must be very proud of yourself. The cavemen could at least draw their plans out on the walls, but you had to think all on your own. Player one, it's up to you to get a value. This category is LeMay Day. Okay, do you remember how General Curtis LeMay threatened to bomb the North Vietnamese back to the Stone Age? Oh yeah, he said it. I heard him. Anyway, imagine General LeMay's Player one, do it! Hey, can I let you in on a little secret? None of those four answers were right. No turning back, player three. What's the right answer? Number four, sure. Nope, Stone Agers knew how to farm. In fact, they still sell some of their produce at my local supermarket. Real cheap. Player two, ball's in your court. Take a shot, player two. Come on, haven't you ever watched the Flintstones? Fred and Dino and that saber-tooth thing and the little guy who's the garbage disposal? Let me show you what I would have picked. Metal tools didn't come along until the Copper Age. Folks during the Stone Age used tools made of, get this, stone.
And remember, before using any tool, be sure to put on your safety goggles.
Ow, my eye!
Player two, buzz in and snag it. The category is Jingle All the Way to the Bank. Okay, first there was the Terminator, then you got T2, right? Well, there's no such thing as the end of a series when big bucks are involved. Except maybe this one. That's another story. Anyway, suppose the third installment in the Terminator series, T3, is released. Considering what a T3 is, what weak premise could explain Arnold? Player 3, have at it! Player two, you gotta do it. Take your pick. 1, 2, no problem. Number two. I'll be back. Ow! Player 1, Player 3, grab it! It's all yours, Player 1. He was rebuilt from digital video analysis. You have no idea what you're talking about. It's all you, Player 3. T3s are high bandwidth phone lines for transferring computer data real fast like. I hear studio execs considered calling Terminator 3 the downloader, but just didn't sound as glamorous. Player 3, hit that. Nice job. I got underwear cost me more than that. Your category is... Technology can be so wacky. Check this out. What's this cute little thing called? Ash. Player 3, do it. Those annoying little smiley faces are called emoticons. Man, what a cold, impersonal world we live in. You know, it used to be you just go over to the person's house with your face all screwed up and your head cocked sideways. Player 3, hit your buzzer. Sure hope this clue's not too technical for you. Geek me up, Scotty. And if you do really well, you should be really ashamed. Bye-bye. Player 1 beats 2 people who can't even break 0. That ought to make you real popular.